大家好，我叫东沙林. Hi everyone, my name is Jocelyn Wittenberg, and today we'll be doing another character study, and today's character will be Bing. So getting right into it, Bing is composed of two different components, which is composed of its main particle on the right being shui, meaning water, and the Bing, or the what is used in most of the components that use Bing in its characters, is the little radical on the left. So it is an ideograph. So as you'll see in the next slides, they'll be depicting different things such as like water or freezing water. And the meaning of this character then is ice or cold. So a little bit of its origin. So oh, as mentioned earlier, it was depicted in Oracle Bone script, emphasizing freezing, with water turning into ice. A little bit of historical implications. So originally in the pictographs, it depicted frozen bodies of water such as rivers or ice blocks. As it evolved with evolution of Chinese characters, its core meaning still maintained its meaning and preservation. In classical texts, it described metaphorical depictions of emotions of cold and distant, similar to other characters as well. And in modern Mandarin, it's retained its meaning, used mainly in expressions and vocabulary, either that being abstract, such as what I mentioned earlier, or just literally meaning cold or ice. Here is a little bit of the evolution. So as you can see on the left-hand side, we can see that it just looks like the two waves or two bodies of water. And as you can see as it gets to more towards the more modern version, you can see that little river and the little ice radical or ice cubes, and then slowly becoming more and more abstract as it is today. Here's a little bit of those scripts again, and you can definitely see the river and the, I guess, motions of ice in the seal script. And as you'd see in the calligraphy, run script, running, and cursive, they all are very consistent in its form and shape. A little bit of modern uses in words. We'll be going through a few of them today. First with Bing Shui, which is literally meaning ice and snow. The next one is Bing Xiang, which is icebox or refrigerator, so literally ice box. The next one we have is Bing Chuan, which is glacier. The next one we have is Bing Dian, which is freezing point. The second to last one we have is Bing Dian, which is a dessert parlor, and this is in China mainly used to serve like sweets and other cold sweets, especially shaved ice. And the last one we have here is more, I guess, slang that can be used. So you can either use Bing or you can do Bingdu, which is methamphetamine, which is mainly used for its for appearance. So here we also have some idioms. So the first one we have here is 冰冻三尺，非一日之寒, which means 3 feet of ice does not form in a day. And this is pretty much used similar to how the idiom from what's built in a day. So just a little bit of that meaning transferring to that. The next one we have is or the next two we have are just two phrases that you could use. So the first one we have is 我需要一台新的冰箱, which means I need a new refrigerator. So using the vocab we learned in the previous slide, I guess implementing it in a sentence as well. And the final one we have is a fun one, or not so fun, but it's 昨天晚上没有冰淇淋. And that one just means there was no ice cream last night. And yeah, here are my sources. And thank you so much for watching today's character study, and hope to see you in the next one. 再见, bye bye.